What is up, guys? The Retro Gamer back here with another video. It appears that my webcam is already frozen. My audio is going to be behind for my lips. I can already see that coming too. Just testing this out. Believe it or not, two of my laptops died and a server trying to record this video. I already got partway through it, and then now I'm starting over again. So basically what I'm doing is I'm starting a little series where when I want to program something, I'm just going to record myself, my process of doing it, how you guys can see how I do it. And today I'm programming software for my 3D computer. Basically this spins really fast. And I want to have a program where I can just draw a design out and then get code for it automatically. It'll write the code and then put it in my, I can plug it into my Arduino. The webcam keeps freezing. I apologize about that. That'll be fixed in the next one. But, yeah. So, before it crashed 800 times, I decided that I want to do this in website form. So, basically, I already have a website, and I'm pretty good with PHP, so I think this should be pretty easy. And the website we're going to use here is complexform.com/3D. And nothing's there. It'll come up with nothing. Maybe a connect.php, yeah, okay. So the first thing we gotta do is obviously we gotta make our index. And in our index, I'm just gonna have you select a segment. So when you're looking at this thing, there's a few segments. So you see where this magnet sensor is. This is segment 1, this is segment 2, this is segment 3 and segment 4, because this thing spins clockwise. So if you want your shapes to appear here, you click here. Now later on in the future I could say that your shapes, if you want it to appear here or at 1 degree, 2 degrees, 3 degrees, 4 degrees, 5 degrees, whatever. But for now we're starting off simple. It's always good to get a foundation than to go right on into it. So yeah, we're going to have 4 quadrants, and I'm going to make this as simple as possible. This is going to look extremely simple. In fact, I'm going to steal old code because if you're a programmer already, you should know that one of the biggest things in programming is just using your other code. Why not? So I'm going to click Edit here, and then we're going to go back. And yeah, so now we're here. And basically, let's start with the index here. I'm just going to copy this code. No, I know what that is. We're going to go to memory profile, and I'm just going to copy this code. Paste it here, save it, and see what happens when I open it. Computer's very slow because of the screen recorder. And now it's going to freeze a little bit. I just hope it doesn't crash. It's not looking too good. I do play with my hair a lot, and I apologize for that. Not looking good. Okay, so this is what we have. Welcome. That would be if we were logging in. We're not logging in though. So we can leave it black. That's fine. But basically, I want to have it so that you can pick a quadrant. So quadrant 1, 2, 3, or 4, and I'm going to have this in the most simplest form. Welcome, and then right here we'll just have quadrant. And then we'll put a little text box. Right, that makes sense. Well, instead of welcome, we'll have it say select a quadrant. there is no session username. So select a, or do we want to have it say, select a section? It's not really selecting a quadrant. Now, that is just stupid. Why did I do that? So select a section, and then right here where it says table, whatever, that's where I'm going to put buttons. So form action memory, button. Okay, so form action memory, whatever. TRTD. Yeah, we can actually just close off that form. Font size 6, that's fine. I don't want this. Actually, it's fine. I don't care. Input type going to be a button. I don't see it anywhere. Should be. Input type submit. Does anyone see that? Input type submit. Value submit. Whatever. Right there. Input type submit. Name's gonna be 1, and the value's going to be 1. No, actually, it'll still be called 1, but the value's gonna be 0. Degrees. You don't want to break. You can delete it all the way up to the TB. And you can delete everything in this table. I don't think I ended the table. It's fine. So what I'm doing now is I'm making 4 buttons. Yada yada. 1, 2, 3, 4. And looking at it, it would go. Well, that all depends. What way my coordinate system is going to go. 0, 90, so it'll be looking at it, this one's 0, to your left is 90, forward is 180, and then 270. So 0 degrees, 90 degrees, 180 degrees, 270 degrees. Did I hit enter? There. Right. Okay. That's going to be taking me nowhere. And we're going to change that to change section.php. And basically, change section is going to store your value that you've submitted here, and then I'll be able to write code with that later. see what happens now. There we go. So select a section, 0 degrees, 90 degrees, 180 degrees. And I'm going to put that data in the database. Right? Yeah, so let's now make a file called changesection.php. But since we're going to replicate it off of change month, see, I already had to do these things before, so why rethink it? No need to, I already know how to do it. Why rewrite it? This is not a tutorial for you guys, this is just more of my thought process, and maybe it could help you. Got it. So, change section.php. Okay, there. Paste all that. Now, if the post is equal to 1, if it's equal to 2, if it's 3, or if it's 4, then it goes. We're going to say, we're going to put something into the database. So we're going to say SQL insert into I never actually named it. Well, let's make a table now. What do we want to call this? Code. Trying to think how I want to do this here. Yeah, code. And we'll have an ID for now. We'll have section, and yeah, that's it. That's it for now. Gotta set it to an auto increment. You can set it to primary. Let go. And then see. There we go. So code. Okay. Well, in here we're gonna say insert into code values. Insert into code. Really section. And we're just going to set it to 1. And now we need to do some SQL res, which basically means if we go to a parsing script, designed, all we do is go down here and say res. And we'll just say res. In fact, the exit location is going to be, I think I want it to go to another spot then. Because I want the session ID then equal to whatever you just picked. That's going to be difficult. I don't quite know how I'm going to do that.